Welcome, Wonderlanders. We are once again, and hopefully for one last time, wandering to Pokemon Blue. That is my character. Now, I believe the last thing that happened was we defeated Blaine, yeah? Yeah. So Blaine is dead. Did I beat the trainers up this way? I think I did, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I fought. Yeah, I fought them. I fought them well before. Actually, did I skip this one? No. Yeah, I fought them before Blaine. Okay. So with them defeated, I think that just leaves Giovanni and his goons. By goons, I mean gym trainers. Oh, we are encountering a tentacle. I don't think we need to waste time here. Like, call me old-fashioned, but 10 vs 40 is not a fight one needs to do. Only Petroglass Rectangular exists. Oh, did not mean to walk into it, but I sure did. Oh, it would have been really funny if it was a Tangela, but no, it's just a Pidgey. Okay. I could just fly to Giovanni's gym, but it's more dramatic if we walk there. Also means we get to see old friends, like Rattata. I mean, we still have Rattata on the team. I mean, Eradicate now, but are they from this route or the next one? I can't even remember. No, I genuinely cannot remember if it was Route 1 or Route 2 where we got Ronald. It doesn't tell me in this gen, right? That was something that was added in like Gen 3, I think. Some heavy nostalgia, yeah. I mean, it's only been like a week. Like, if you actually look, we did this in about a week. But, you know, nostalgia-esque feeling. Alright. This man tells us the gym leader has returned. So into the gym we go. No one knows their identities. Oh no. Ah, but they do tell us our types. We'll find some ground types. So it's probably a really bad thing that I have Nicholas up front, actually. Wait. Everyone's level 40, so let's put someone who doesn't die to ground up front, yeah? Your hair is the same color as the wall. His hair and the wall merging to one. That's not a ground type. That is a poison type? Mr. tells me what type the gym is lied to me? Oh well, anyways. That is still not a ground type. That's a normal type. Yeah. For this, it just used tackle. We are level 40 and 39s and it used tackle. Pina should be immune to ground. Yes, while Pina's immune to ground, she's also not super effective. Like, so that would make the fight just annoyingly long. Also typing was more of a guideline for the last gym in the 4. I mean, true, Lance is the flying master. I wanted to go back to the Pokemon Center, but there's just not a route from where we were standing. Mostly because Lillibite is paralyzed. Lillibite is actually weak to this matchup. So maybe I should switch to Bina. Especially with that X attack in play. Actually, I suppose Bina's only neutral this matchup, but that's better than weak. Yes. X attack proceeds to do a non-damaging move. The dreaded Karate Chop. Okay, well now they've made themselves less likely to crit, so I don't know how that interacts with Karate Chop's increased crit rate. Let's not find out. Finding out would be not great for us. Okay, so to take the Terminate again, I want to unparalyze my Pokemon. There's an item in this gym? Wild. Who put an item in their gym? I mean, I guess Giovanni, it's his gym. And yeah, Giovanni just sends out Mewtwo? Well, I mean, then we'd have to count on Ronald, wouldn't we? They're a fast physical attacker just to deal with psychics. I mean, it's how we beat Sabrina, isn't it? So, like, their one hope is good old Ronald. For the record, if the stream title was not a dead giveaway, I plan to beat this game tonight, so this stream ends when we've won. And if we have the time for it, we'll victory lap catch Mewtwo. Welcome back, welcome back. But yes, this game will end tonight. Okay, so if you were closed for a long time, were you just like chilling? Where were you? Cool trainer male. That evolves into a ground type, so it's vaguely on theme. Neoking is a ground type. First ground type we've seen in the ground type gym. And we're still one-shotting these guys. Oh, that's 41 now. Yeah, I may have trained a little too hard getting to here. But you know what they say? In order to become the best, you must train to be the best. You don't get there by just like doing nothing. Like if you just stand still, you will not become the best. We are persistent hunters. You do have to kind of be on the move for that strategy to work. Does not work by lying down and standing still. But don't overtax yourself. Like, stretch, drink water, do all that stuff. We are persistent hunters, which means we have to be able to keep a steady pace. This is why you don't need to chase your dreams. You need to work towards them steadily, brick by brick. In my case, I guess stream by stream. I think I lost the metaphor somewhere in there. Not sure. The trio are super fast, that's true. the Diglett line is speedy, but they might be speedy, but they weren't strong enough. Why are you working yourself into a rage? Have an apple. Calm down. Rages is how you make mistakes. Again, this is a bit of bad matchup for Lullaby. Something about bricks in a stream building a dam. Maybe we're building dams. I don't know. Dam could be being built. What kind of dam? Hopefully a hydroelectric one that like helps society, and not one that we're just building to build one and cause problems for society in 20 years' time. Because remember, causing problems for society is generally speaking not good. It causes problems. Imagine you're tweaking out and someone just hands you an apple and tells you to chill. Look! It could work. I know sometimes when people are having like a really big emotional episode, the thing to do is just say something kind of random, and it might help like ground them. It's probably the reason why like one of my friends say that like they're going through like some sort of emotional period and say, you know, I'm having an episode or whatever. I say, is it the beach one? Because that's funny. That actually works. What you said. Yeah, I know it works. Like I only make stuff up to some degree. Found a revive. Very convenient they give us a revive here. Truly talented win with style. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, the truly talented do style on people. Yeah, that's true. I have. I'm gonna win with surf. But yeah, no. This is not the beach episode. The beach episode was like 2 streams ago? A stream ago? Whenever we were in Fuchsia for that little bit. That's the like only beach in Kanto, so. So the beach episode was a bit ago. This is why Lapras was a great choice. A lot of things that weak to Lapras. I mean, I'm just using a water type move. A Tentacle would have been just as effective. Except the pot, what do you call that? Poison. Which might actually make them more effective for a lot of these trainers who are using fighting type Pokemon. And Tentacruel, yeah, the evolution is actually not a bad Pokemon if my memory serves. Which maybe my memory rebels. I just don't think it's very cool. I know it's someone's favorite Pokemon. I don't know whose. But it's probably 151, so it's someone's for sure. I mean, all, 1,025 of these things is someone's favorite. But the original 151 certainly have a leg up. First movers advantage and all that jazz. So yeah. Tentacruel is popular with the kids where you grew up. Yeah, I mean, it's a jellyfish. It's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really have any pizzazz to me. I mean, they destroyed a tower in the anime opening. I remember that. They did do that. They're just like, yeah, no. I'm here to perform a wrecking ball company job. And then they, did that. Water Ice is a strong Gen 1 combo. You don't see many electric or aggressive Pokemon in the upper levels at all. Fighting's still an issue, but there's only one high-level threat. There's only a high-level threat in Gen 1, if you recall correctly. Oh, did not mean to step on that. Yeah? Let's see. Yeah, no? Oh, apparently I already beat that dude. Oh. Oh, is that all the gym trainers? Yes, okay. Let me go heal. I'll be back, Giovanni, I'll be back. I thought your gym would be, tougher. It's gym 8. Kinda assumed I would actually have to, like, think. And not just Lapras, Blast, or Pina, Blast. But, no thoughts head empty, apparently, for this gym fight. Well, the gym fight we still need to get to. But we sure about to fight Giovanni. Then we'll win. Well, no, we need to go to the Pokemon League after we fight Giovanni. Don't win yet. And on the way to the league, we have one last bird to capture. Because it would be really unfair if I only captured 2 of the 3 birds. Now, wouldn't it? Moltres would get left out. I don't know how to get to Moltres exactly. I don't remember because it's different in the remakes, which is what I grew up on. But I know they're in Victory Road, so we'll do some wandering around in Victory Road till we eventually find them. Different routing, I see. I think the routing I need to take. Moltres is in a rather random spot in Victory Road, around a bunch of trainers. So you're gonna have to narrow that down. A lot of Victory Road has a lot of trainers. It's Victory Road. Like, it's kinda a gauntlet. Because it's Victory Road. The road to victory. That's what I should have named the stream. Should have named it The Road to Victory. Instead of getting all philosophical up in it. You just find it odd how it's in the middle of the... Yeah. In the middle of the back of trainers, yeah. Yeah, because in the remakes, he's on top of, like, a volcano. You know, which makes sense for the fire guy to be on a volcano. You know, ice guy's in an ice cave, electric guy's at a power plant, fire guy's on a volcano. Here it's just like, yeah, we need to put him somewhere. Victory Road? Sure, Victory Road. Sounds good. Put it in, Ken Sycamore. I'm sure it wasn't Ken Sycamore who did it. He's just the only guy I can name off the top of my head who worked on Gen 1. Anyways, this is Giovanni's hideout. He planned to resurrect Team Rocket here. But I caught him again, so be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Bro, you aren't even in the Elite Four. You only have 5 Pokemon. What do you mean you're the greatest trainer? I mean, even in the Pokemon world, if a giant flying bird was just chilling in a cave, I might be hesitant to approach too. I mean, yeah. Most people would hesitate to approach the giant flying bird. A guard spec, huh? Anyways, Surf last. So I don't think Giovanni's gonna do it, y'all. I don't think he's gonna make it. You can all stop praying for him. I don't need your prayers right now. He does, and maybe that will do something for him. Giovanni's in over his head, and has a kid who can feel shins in. The person that his gym didn't have rocket grunts with actual teams as gym trainers. It should have. Like they should have been rocket grunts. Yeah. So like the random cool trainers and karate masters. I don't, if you have started praying for him, I don't think your prayers are being listened to. If you're praying for me, thanks. I didn't need the more power, but like thanks all the same. Yeah, I suppose I did get a critical hit, so thanks for the prayers, I guess. Anyways, let's kill this Rhydon. Giovanni pointing out the 9mm you take as less Pokemon. I mean, then I just have Lullaby use Ice Beam on him and freeze him personally. Like, I'm not too worried about his 9mm gun when I have a Lapras. Ha, that was a truly intense fight. I pressed one button. You have won. As proof, here's the Earth Badge. No space. I got some money. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. Here's my gift for your Pokemon League challenge. I really thought I was going to say, you have too many items because I picked up that revive. Ah, Fisher, yes. Yes, it's a one-hit KO. We made the gym here too long ago. Having lost, he cannot face his underlings. Team Rocket is finished forever. I will dedicate my life to the study of Pokemon. Let's meet again someday. Farewell. And then he was gone forever, and he was never relevant again in Pokemon. What are you talking about? There's a sequel. We'll get to that sequel, probably tomorrow. I think I'll stream tomorrow. So that's when we'll see Crystal. Because I will be playing Crystal. That's the one of the set I am picking. Although after Gen 2, while I do plan to go on for further Pokemon games, after Gen 2 I think I'm going to stop mixing in some non-Pokemon games, because I don't just exclusively play Pokemon, y'all. Mix in some roguelikes I like, mix in, like, maybe Kingdom Hearts, mix in some other stuff. And of course, I've been talking with some people about maybe doing some collabs, and so those of course won't be Pokemon. The real sequels, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I haven't played those ones, so like I genuinely do not know what happens. But anyways, it's time for us to fight our rival again. I appeared below stage. What chaos! What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League. Remember, you don't want to spoil anything then? Thank you. We'll get to them. We'll get to them. But remember, Giovanni was beat not by one 11-year-old, but two. No, Whip, you cast a warrant for the Pokemon League. Come on. What I want to know is, assuming that we win this fight here, right? How did Blue beat us? Like, how did he beat us to the top of the league? He had to go back and heal his Pokemon. Like, how did he speed through Victory Road? So that's what I want to know. Giovanni should have his more faith in his own 11-year-old. Well, if his own 11-year-old is 11 in the sequel games, right, in Gen 2, those happen 3 years later, so his current 11-year-old is 8. That's math. Yes, that's math. And I too wouldn't trust an 8-year-old with Pokemon. I don't know why we trusted an 11-year-old with these things, actually. I don't know why we trust anyone with these things, really. Because, like, as I pointed out, these are previously WMDs. So I don't know why we trust anyone with these things. Well, I guess if we didn't trust some people with them, they would just run amok. Actually, I already beat Victory Road and was waiting for you to show up. Then he flew back after getting his team. Then why are all the trainers in Victory Road? One of these two things doesn't add up. Unless, and now hear me out, while we're fighting the trainers in Victory Road, he sneaks by, because the trainers can only be in one fight at a time, right? So he's using us to further his own gain, but don't worry, we'll show him the error of his way by defeating him here and on the champion platform. What? Oh, it's using. That's what Solar Beam looks like in this generation, huh? I guess also if we go back to heal, right? He would have gone back to heal first. Like we decided to heal up because we got beat up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I guess it makes a little sense. But still. Alakazam, that's why we have Ronald. Jeez, I might have trained too much for the gym, but I don't know if I trained too much to try to take down the Elite Four. Like, they're... If, like, this is what we're dealing with, they're gonna be a bit of a problem. Okay, y'all, we might be in... This Alakazam might bring us in for a time. 4 times critical move that gave us a chance, truly. Alakazam's so broken this gen. I mean, it's the second best Pokemon in this gen, behind Mewtwo. I'm confused and paralyzed. Do I have... I have a singular Floral Store. Luckily we'll be able to buy more of these in a bit. Alakazam is a monster number 1. Yeah, again, second best Pokemon. Oh! Floral Store does not break confusion in this generation. That's fun. Go Cameron. Stun Spore. If this Stun Spore lands, we'll be seeing much better. So now it's paralyzed, which means that it moves slower, so Ronald will have a better shot. Yeah, I couldn't really expect Cameron to tank a full-on Psychic at that life. Cameron's good, but they're not that good. Actually, Cameron's kind of bad at this point in the game. They are a Butterfree, and we are heading for the Elite Four. Charizard. Lullaby can take out Charizard easy. Yeah, I knew once we took out the Alakazam, we were safe. And Gen 1 Alakazam learns recover, making it even better. Does it not learn recover in the later gens? I thought recover was just kind of a standard part of its kit. Like it's a good Pokemon. Like even in the later gens, it is a good Pokemon. It's just not the broken mess it is in Gen 1. Because there are things that can fight it, like an Umbreon or what have you. Sableye and Spiritomb, know that. I got in the best way we could do about it was just hit it with Quick Attack. What you want to know is who this Jackwagon traded his Kadabra with to evolve it? Yeah, that's a good question. It implies that Blue actually might have friends. Which is kind of fun. To be like, this is a terrible person, but like he still knows people and people still like want to get along with him and like him. Or maybe it was just his sister. Like that possibility does exist, that it was just his sister. He does have one of those. To give us a time out. Probably trade with his grandpa, Oak. I mean, maybe. Could be his grandpa too. That's the bullet badge. Go right ahead. Yep, we're gonna just get the call to go right ahead. I guess also if like Blue was did all the checks as he got the badges, this would also go faster. I always just say that for the end when like I can do it in one shot. because it'd be really annoying to come back here every badge. Another badge. Like, could you imagine coming back here every badge? I like how it says you can only pass if you have the rainbow badge, but then there's water, which you need Fuchsia's badge, which is the rainbow badge actually. No, rainbow badge is Aericus, yeah. I couldn't find Lullaby, so we just stuck with Nicholas. What are you doing here? Oh. Yeah, of course I have the soul badge. I am surfing. There's an item in here, you think? Yeah, I think there is an item somewhere here. Here's a Mosh badge. That is the Mosh badge. I don't remember where, and I don't remember if it's of a particular note. There's some grass here, too. Oh, hey, look, a Ditto. We haven't seen one of those all game. I have no particular desire to fight Ditto. Checking the rocks to see if the item's in the rocks. I never got the item finder. Because I didn't think I needed it. And, I mean, so far, that's been proven correct, and we are walking into the volcano badge? Got the volcano badge. Like, we are walking into Victory Road in, like, 20 seconds here. Might be more than 20 seconds. Someone checking the VOD later went, this took you, like, a whole minute because you were checking random rocks. But, like, it's right here. We are now in Victory Road, the road to victory. Not a Zubat. Did I bring any repels? Because we're not going to be really fighting these rival encounters. Except for, of course, the Moltres. Right. You actually have to go into the menu to use your HM moves still. Hopefully I didn't mess up this puzzle. It's been a while since I've had to do this one. Navigate Lost Tunnel in the dark, but can I remember the strength puzzle? Who knows? I like how they tutorialize strength puzzles in Steamfoam Island, which is entirely optional. At no point do you have to go to the Steamfoam Islands, because you can just surf down from Pallet Town. Imagine you approach the Moltres, but your Pokemon was too high level, and it refuses to fight you. That would be funny, but Moltres is level 50, and my highest Pokemon is 43, so we're safe from that fate, even with the Repel. Yeah, I was like, there should be a trainer around here somewhere. Now, there's those two mutually exclusive items. Like, if you had Repel... Yeah, I imagine you meant if you had Repel on. I don't remember what the two items are, so... We're gonna grab this one first. Which is, I think, Blizzard. No, it's Sky Attack. I don't know if Sky Attack's any good. We're gonna fight this trainer, and then we're gonna leave to get the other one. Is this Earthquake? You know what? Maybe it is second Earthquake. It's not impossible it's second Earthquake, you know? Despite the fact that it is only one Earthquake TM in the game. I can't discount second Earthquake. All teams are Earthquake now. All TMs are Earthquake now. Yeah, that's true. That Sky Attack you spread? No, that's an Earthquake. Yes, this is Persian, and I'm very glad it's using Payday, because that means when I win, I get more money. Well, Ninetales will die easily to the surf. But yes, all teams are Earthquake. I don't care what gen we're playing. When they remove TMs, I don't know what becomes Earthquake. Actually, have they removed TMs or did they just remove HMs? I know HMs are gone now. That's not. Well, it's O way to the exit. And I know in Gen 5 they made TMs multi-use. Thank heavens. But, are they still a thing? I don't know. Oh, repel's effective. We'll have time to put down another repel. So we still have repels. And apparently a singular Great Ball. Well, we'll try to catch the Moltres in that singular Great Ball, how about? I mean, if it fails, we'll just go to the Ultra Ball. But we'll throw the Great Ball at the Moltres. Because why not? No, why not to Gen 2 Pokemon? Wherefore not? That doesn't sound right. Even though I know wherefore, like Romeo and Juliet, just means why. You know, why... wherefore Romeo, she's not asking where Romeo is, she's asking why he's a Capulet? I forget which one was which. It's been a while since I've interacted with Romeo and Juliet. Not Shakespeare's best work, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of The Tempest and of Macbeth. Rare Candy is certainly not Earthquake. Yeah. That's a Bulbasaur, which is weak to ice. I mean, I'm weak to the grass. We'll see which one's stronger here. The ice. Let's see, next up is War Turtle. Let's hit him with a Thunder, shall we? Wow, the Thunder actually hit. I remember when that would miss a ton. Is next up Charmeleon. My Lullaby's 45, so I mean that's as far as they're gonna do. Is Charmeleon, but there's 4 Pokemon, so what could be the 4th one? Do you think it's a Raichu? Do you think it's an Evolution? Place your bets now. It could be any of those things or none of them. Who knows? It was none of them. It's a Charizard. I can't say I expected that because I didn't. So to say I expected it would be a massive lie. Ember. Not even Flamethrower. Ember. It was level 42. What do you mean you had a chance? I was one-shotting all your Pokemon except when I decided to use a weaker Pokemon. I guess Nicholas is the one getting trained up now. Sure. Oh, I think this might be the way to Moltres. It's like if I do some stuff up here, maybe? I may have bungled it. Oh no, I have to climb down the thing. Okay. I don't think I've bungled it. Every good Pokemon NPC has a healthy dose of delusion. Let's see. What Pokemon NPCs do I like that we've met so far? Geez, none of them have been particularly stand out to me because like I know this game so well. I mean, I guess Blue has the rival in this case, Suiika, has a healthy sense of delusion. thinking he's better than me when he's lost every fight. Although, weirdly enough, if you're not doing a Nuzlocke, if you're playing yellow, which we'll get to eventually, because I do want to play it, because it's somewhat different than these games, but I don't want to stack the Kanto games on top of each other. So we'll get to yellow eventually. Maybe if I stream for a year, it will be the anniversary thing as a throwback. That sounds fun. You know, do that for streaming anniversary if we get that far. That sounds fun. But what I was saying was in yellow, if you're not doing like a Nuzlocke, right? So if it doesn't matter if you win or lose, it is arguably optimal to lose every fight so that he has a Vaporeon in the champion fight. Because if you win every fight, he has a Jolteon. If you were mixed, so you lose the optional fight or you don't do it, and then you win every other fight. He has a Flareon, and if you lose every fight, he has a Vaporeon. At least that's what I remember reading. It's been a long time since I played Yellow. So, like, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, in terms of ellipses? M-dashes? Ooh, scary. In terms of redacted. In terms of redacted, repels effective, worn off. Now I have no more room for items. What could this be? Oh, we don't need this burn heal. That was for a meme, for a joke. Have you not seen the Vaporeon copy pasta? I have not, and the way you phrase that makes me think it's better if I keep it that way. Is this earthquake? Mega kick. So, I suggest you do the responsible thing, Wanderlanders, and keep it that way. Keep me having not seen it. If I get curious enough, I'll look at a bit on my own after stream. Keep your innocence, stay innocent. All right, yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna be doing that, Wanderlanders. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to be fighting this Persian, second Persian. I'm only familiar with a handful of copy pastas, in all honesty. Like, I remember the one about, like, the Navy SEALs confirmed kill thing. It's vaguely somewhere in the back of my mind. But, no, I don't know any with Vaporeon, and I don't plan to learn any, it sounds like. I'm trying to keep the space roughly like PG-15. Like, we can swear and be a little risque, but like, you know, nothing too extreme. Mostly just because I'm not into that stuff. Well, we still know what this at. We have too many items in our bag. We have 7 Pokeballs. What? I'm not using the rare candies, y'all. And I'm more curious. It's a full heal. That was certainly one of the items we could have gotten of all time, yeah. Okay, this one has a trainer audience, so I'm even more... No, don't look at my trainer card. We don't need to know that. We don't need the secret key anymore. Oh! Never mind. Well, goodbye to this full heal that we just picked up. TM17. Could be Earthquake. Is it Blizzard? Submission. Submission's not a bad move, but we don't really have a Pokemon that can benefit from it. You're asking me if Video Road's too tough? I haven't really had much challenge here, to be quite honest with you. I need to heal up Nicholas, though. That is a thing I need to do. Do you think he'll be faster than Mr. Mime? The answer is no, because that Mr. Mime's 7 levels higher. I should have thought about that. I like that Mr. Mime just used Light Screen. Let's use a Super Potion, I guess, because I think they're the weakest potions we have. Had enough left to do Substitute. Also, what is that sound clip that plays with Substitute? Honestly, what is that sound clip is my response to a lot of Gen 1 choices. They all sound very strange. And I don't know why they did that. Like, I get they had 8 bits to work with. But still, they all sound very strange. At least I assume they only had 8 bits to work with. Maybe this is 16? Question mark? But I think it's 8. Yeah, this is definitely 8, I think, yeah. Rooms of a Child Prodigy. Yeah, well, a child is the out I'm projecting here. Like, I'm using some mystic powers so that, you know, people of this world don't think I'm strange. And apparently in this world, we give children WMDs. I am excited for player customization in the Pokemon games. Like when I get to do that, we will probably just have a couple streams that are just me playing dress up. Like I know that's like not till like Gen 6 or 7. It's a while away. But you know, I'm excited for it. Cloister. Pokemon high enough, I was like, yeah, I do want to first train 1, but also I will just use the type advantage. It's fine. Because, you know, we gotta do that. Kill enemies in one shot, one go. Arcanine? Well, Nicholas can fight Arcanine, just no problem. Like, Yellowbite could do it too, obviously, but Yellowbite's trained up. Nicholas isn't yet. So, yeah. The rumors were true. As I figure out an item to cast for this item. You know, we don't need escape routes. We got Pokemon with Dig. A max revive. Now that was worthwhile. There's a rock here. There's a Machoke here. Ah, it's even level with Nicholas. I'm like... Oh, this rock requires strength to move. Luckily, we got that. No issues there. Hopefully, I didn't bungle that. We'll find out in a bit here. I think Onyx is the only Pokemon in this cave that can't evolve. No, Golbat can't evolve in this gen. And I think Golbat's here somewhere. Moving this rock very slowly. I did, in fact, bungle it. Ooh, but an item. What item do we toss for this one? Let's find out together, shall we? Let's use all Hyper Potions, because some of our Pokemon are pretty beat up. There. Now nothing was wasted. I guess DM47. Which is probably not, but possibly is Earthquake. Actually, I hope it's Blizzard. It's Explosion. So, we have the woman who gave us self-destruct, and then we just find Explosion. I'll use another repel. Once I burn up all the repels, that will be another space to use. Hi, trainer dude. I don't care about you right now. Got a rock to put into place. And then I will fight that trainer dude. You know? Mr. Trainer dude there. He's just waiting for someone to show up to fight him. And I will be that person. The sole soul who can move around the map with their own volition. Because I have a human heart or something. I don't know. All these other people are NPCs. That's just true. That's not like a statement of like, oh, they're not free thinking or anything. They are just bits of code. Arguably, my avatar is also just bits of code. Their free will is an illusion. Because it is in fact my will. And while my will is free, it is arguably constrained by the codes and conceits of the game in this instance. While I'm free to leave while I'm here, I am bound by these rules and regulations. I'm also bound by the Twitch TOS while I'm here, streaming. That's like unrelated and separate, but like I did agree to that technically. Not even technically, I did agree to that, like, that is how that works. Get through here, you can go meet the Elite Four. Cool. And I guess if you're watching the VOD later on YouTube, once I actually publish them, I did also agree to the YouTube TOS, but my actions are only dictated by that insofar as if I don't want the video taken down, because I'm not currently streaming on YouTube. Because I don't know how to do multi-stream. That seems scary. Because like that's 2 chats to pay attention to, and all that other stuff, and like. I don't got moderators, it's just me. If someone says something, like, messed up and I need to, like, do something, I need to do something, you know? Now, you know, King of Pwn and Landshark's there, who have been our usual chats, have been, you know, really good, so... You know, I've only had to deal with bots, which is, like, whatever. It appears that the changes I made to the permissions... have stopped the bots, because I haven't seen one in a while. Because I made it so that if your Twitch account is not 2 weeks old or older, you have to have a verified phone number. Because I'm like, 2 weeks is not a long time, but like many of those bots are created same day, I think. Prepare for the most horrid sentence to ever be spoken. I can ban you. Or mute you. I'll probably just time you out if it's that bad. uh, hey, look, there's the bird. But first, no more room for items. Just a little cat face 3. I have one friend who just posts that to confuse me. It's not you. Different friend. We're not getting rid of the max revive. Well, you know what? I said that we were gonna go try to use that Great Ball to catch Moltres, so that will use up a slot. Because there is Moltres. Let's lead in with Lullaby. Go! Fight. Sing. A good old fire spin. Not very effective, but I can't move now. Moltres attack continues. Okay. Oh good, you didn't continue the fire spin continuously. Oh come on, Lullaby, you can do better than that. There you go, you did the thing. Now we can probably hit it with a singular surf and be fine. Oh, well that was, whew. I mean, we did save right beforehand for a reason, but I hope my shock comes through on my model. Whew. I clenched the terror, truly the terror. But let's throw that singular Great Ball, because I said we were going to. I don't expect it to catch, but like, maybe it will. The conditions are ripe. First try, nothing to worry about. Why were you worried, Wonderlanders? Nothing to worry about. Not a thing. No care in the world. Known as the legendary bird of fire. Every flap of its wings creates a dazzling flash of flames. If you want to give it nicknames, yes. Let's see. There's the Terror of Articuno. Zack, I think the Zapdos. I know chat recommended Zappy, but I don't think I went with that. Also, hear the metronome of my people. I'm leaning towards Molly for Moltres. I'm leaning towards Molly. Manny? Manny, you saying Manny chat? Saying Manny Wonderlanders? Yeah, I could name it Manny. Manny could work. Mary? Well, I can't name it Manny and Mary. Well, actually, wait, can I? It'd be very funny if I had enough space for Mary Manny. So I can, with a space left over, which would of course be an excited mock. This is Mary Manny. That's their name now. I have. This is the wisdom of Solomon. Yes. Compromise. No one is happy with the outcome here. Let's save again, just in case something weird happens. So it's a good thing the Legendary Bird's on the team. It's a god spec. Oh, that reset the puzzle. I didn't have to do the puzzle. I didn't have to do the puzzle. I mean, now I have to do the puzzle, but still. Also, Lullaby. Let's back up with Nicholas. Wisdom of Solomon's wisdom, rage bait everyone. I mean, kinda? That's not really how that Bible story went, but it sort of was at the same time. You know, cutting a baby in half is maybe not the greatest idea. I mean, he wasn't actually going to do that. It was a duplicitous ploy. Because whoever cared the most about not killing the baby, that was the baby's actual mother or something like that. And I mean, seems we still say the wisdom of Solomon to refer to someone being wise. I guess it worked out for Solomon. Do I know the name of the moms? No, I don't know if they're named. I don't know my Bible that well. We have solved the puzzle. And repel's effect has worn off. They are named, but you don't remember. I also don't remember. And by don't remember, I mean I don't think I knew. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. Fair enough. Bug grass. Go Bina. Also 7th. Yeah, I mean, I did talk about that. Yeah, don't chop children in half. Don't chop babies in half. Yeah, no. It's not a great look. You know, only looked decent to for Solomon because he knew what he was doing and he didn't chop a baby in half. But it's not a great look most of the time. Ooh. Hang in there, Bubbles. I was hoping to get through Victory Road without having to go back to heal. But I don't know how feasible that plan is becoming. Can't see is a special wall? You're like, we're running low on Earthquake PP, we're running low on life. Life we can fix, because we have a couple potions, but... PP is a rare resource. I'm not too concerned with using up my potions here, because I'm going to buy a bunch of max potions in full store before we fight the gym. Not the gym, Elite Four. Well, kind of like a gym. In a very roundabout sense. Yeah, we'll go down for life now. In the sense that they are specialists. Oh, but we're almost at the end. Maybe we can do it. Might be possible to do it. Only the chosen can pass through here. What makes somebody chosen? Is it the ability to beat you? Because I believe in my ability to do that. Vice Grip. A unique move. I think it's a unique move at the very least. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure. Sometimes the quickest way to learn something is to propose the incorrect thing and see people try to correct you. Maybe Corefish can learn Vice Grip now? I know this is an interesting type matchup, but we're gonna run it. Nah, it worked out because we were faster. I guess I could have tried to Leech Seed Toxic, the Alakazam, when we were fighting Blue's Alakazam, but also Bubbles is weak to Psychic, so like, that might not have been great. Might not have worked out. It may have, but it might not have. Hard to say. Well, being out of Earthquakes makes this not great. Also, what? You're level 43. Why are you still a Bellsprout? I don't think they learn any more useful moves. Many flashbacks of running Victory Road during a car ride at night. I think we've all done that, right? We've all been playing Pokemon late in the night, as kids on car trips to who knows where. You know, uncle's house, grandparents' house, uncle's grandparents' house. Somehow not your great grandparents, your uncle's grandparents. I don't know. And it's like, it's dark. I'm in a car. I'm bored. I'm playing my Pokemon. Oh hey, look, I'm progressing my game. You know, I'm going down Victory Road. So I'll be done with this. I think we've all done that. Oh, you just have the entire bell line, huh? Did you only have one Leaf Stone? You can just buy those at the department store. Did you know that? You could have had 2 Victory Bells. Probably would be better. Just saying. But yeah, no, I think we've all played Pokemon late into the night. I mean, technically, I'm playing Pokemon late into the night right now. It's almost 1 a.m. I'm just... To being you up, open up a path up there? But I'm an adult doing it, sitting at my, you know, my desk, rather than in a car. So I believe we tossed the full here, which would be really helpful right now. We sure did. So we're just gonna have to deal with being poisoned till Peanut either faints, or we escape Victory Road. Whichever happens first. Oh, I understand now. It's been a while since I've done this puzzle, as I've said. Oh, this isn't. Yes, this isn't solid. I understand now. Repels effect has worn off. Oh no, the avian flu. I mean, yeah, birds tend to do that. Peanut wouldn't be on the team if they couldn't have learned fly. Like, I'm just saying that now. If Peanut couldn't have flown, she wouldn't stay on the team. I don't know who we'd have instead. a Pharaoh named like Frederick or something maybe. But it would have been a different timeline. There's a timeline where I'm running Pharaoh. I bet you. I run a Spearow first, and I was like, you know, I never use Spearow. Let's use Spearow. Well, where's this rock supposed to go? I think the rock's supposed to go the other way. I have been bamboozled, hoodwinked, perhaps even tricked. Do I need to drop the rock again? Do I need to drop the magic rock? No good, it stays down here. It's not a magic rock, it's just a normal rock. Peanut is coughing and wheezing in the Pokeball like in the Patrick Tree Dome episode. Look, they've only lost... That's my Pokedex. Some amount of life since being poisoned. I don't actually know how much. Someone could have been tracking that, maybe. It wasn't me. And they still have like 204 steps left. I'm sure we'll be out of Victory Road in 204 steps. Because, like, it's this dude and, like, 2 other dudes. They'll be fine. If they faint, I don't know. I will be saddened. I don't know what to do beyond that. I don't really have much, like, honor to stake. I'm a VTuber. Like, there's not much honor there to stake. But, you know. Ronald's now also poisoned. Oh yeah, the Jugglers gimmick is they withdraw their Pokemon. And the Elite Form could just do that. Agatha especially. Also, that's specifically if Peanut faints poison. If I send them out to fight and they faint normal style, that's just like consequence of battle. Consequence of battle. Alright. That's 1 dead. Is it the Drowsy that I hit or different Drowsy, you think? Drowsy that I hit. There's like a Kadabra with a poison powder. Never mind, we're nigh Kadabra with poison powder. Send in Pina? Who is still poisoned? Then with a wing attack. Juggle with the 100 IQ play. What did the Juggler do that was 100 IQ? I mean, they do get a switch. Lots of switching here. Yeah, I mean, better than the trainers who just like, go my guy, stand there and take all the damage. Swap the Pokemon disable the move you plan to use. Okay, yeah, but in Gen 1, disables a random move. Like, they didn't, like, deduce I was likely to do that move. I mean, maybe the Kadabra did, because it's the Kadabra. But the Juggler didn't. Yeah, Juggler was just as likely to disable my My stun spore as my poison powder. I swear there's a dude here in the remakes. Alright. That was Victory Road. Let's see if I can make it to healing before Pina faints. Let's see if my little honor is there. Survives. Because I did have to send Pina out to fight. They have less life now than originally predicted. Oh, that was Repel's effect going off. I got scared. Haha! Pina made it unfainted. Should've checked the health, but oh well. The rifle attacks you. No, he'll attack me after. He'll attack me after I fight 4 dudes. Tell message got you too. I think it got all of us. Okay. Shove into the PC everything we don't need. You know what? We will no longer need the bike. We will no longer need 7 Pokeballs. We might need the Super Potions. We might need the Revive. We won't need the Super Rod. We might need the Max Potions. We don't need 84 Ultra Balls. Can I show the bike in the PC? Yes, for once I did it intentionally. No, I do just have to hit up 84 times, okay. We no longer need repels. And we don't need all these TMs. Nor do we need the secret key. I'm so glad I wasn't doing an Archipelago Gen 1, because, like, making sure I just had enough room to get the items that, like, would do the randomize would be useful. We want to take those repels back out when you go home, me too. Yeah, that was, I mean, that was also the plan to go grab the Pokeballs when I wanted to go, well, actually just the Master Ball. You too. Items can be stored digitally in PC. I wonder what else can be stored in there. I mean, we know Pokemon can be. No room left to just store items? Wait. Huh. Okay, anything we want to sell? Oh wait, we need the ethers. But yeah, we know Pokemon can be. Yes, let's gather rare candies. Because yes, we will want to sell them. And we know that people can be turned into Pokemon thanks to Bill. So, want the elixirs? I guess you could store people in there, just in a very roundabout way, which is kind of terrifying thought, don't you think? Got the max revives. Give the Godspec to sell. I wonder what draws the change between item and creature. I don't know. Somewhere. Sure, you also don't want to do a bit more training. But I thought it will be level 65 if correctly. Some training might not be bad, yeah. While training might be the correct choice of action. Let's see how far we can go. Because I believe in my team, and I believe in myself. And let's see if Lorelei Corp stunts. If Lorelei Corp stunts us, I will do more training. That's 2 full restores per Pokemon. That is like 3 revives per Pokemon, I think, if I did my math right. And that's a lot of max potions. Oh, I misplaced the 0. That is slightly less max potions. Okay. Wait, we did heal our team, right? Yeah. We're gonna approach this less with training in mind and more with just the idea we're playing to win in mind. Save. Well, I did save, but if we lose, we lose. And we lose them. Try to run up a tab. Look, it's late. I misplaced the order of magnitude. It's fine. Here we go. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Free moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy. They are frozen solid. Are you ready? Ready is certainly a term that could be used to describe the state I am in. I don't think it's the right one. Okay, this is 12 levels of difference. Anyways, Razor Leaf. Alright, if we survive, well, they use rest. We survive that. I was gonna say, if we survive the Ice Beam, I think we knock them out. And then they just rested. Which does 0 damage, fun fact. Critical super effective is only half health. A little more than half the health, a little more. Cloyster is still pot water. And it's only 9 levels higher. So we did a lot more that time. Aura Beam, let's see, do we tank it? Because special is all 1 stat. We do tank it. My attack fell, but that's kind of whatever. Bubbles, I get it. You're trying to grow as a person and as a Pokemon. You don't need growth. Trust me, you are fine exactly how you are, Bubbles. I love you. Slowbro, which is still super effective because it's psychic. Okay, it's just raising its special, which if I keep critting won't matter. And because crits are based on speed, and with a high crit rate, if you're faster than, I think it was a slash slash someone said in chat at one point, you will just always crit. So, you're critting. Jinx is the first one that might actually cause us a problem, because we aren't actually using a fire type for this. It's weak to rock. We got no rock. Weak to fire. We got no fire. Go Ronald. Use Hyper Fang. Body Slam? Okay, we took that pretty well. Hyper Fang was decent. Quick Attack? Haha! Jinx is Ice Psychic. Yes, I know Jinx is Ice Psychic. But there's no Dark types in this generation. Super Fang! Is that better than Hyper Fang? I think it always has half health. It's better than Tackle. That's for sure. Though in Lapras. As much as the Lapras v Lapras would be fun, let's try to take this out with Bubbles. Surveying always have 1,000 realities. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, they ain't no blizzard. That's and they hit. That's not going to be good for bubbles. All right, well, let's break out the Lapras v Lapras matchup because Lullaby has Thunder. Aha! Lullaby managed to take out the opponent Lapras. Let's go. Get some good XP for it too. Better than I thought. Going ahead, you can only basically leaks power. Yeah, and the power is very powerful. Yeah, some super potions. I'm like, I thought we had some lower quality potions to burn through first. That was Hyperfang. I've been using Hyperfang and it's been doing more than half in their health. It's just a strong bite move. Yeah. Alright, he opens... I think he opens up with Onyx. Wait, maybe he opens up with... Hitmonlee? I guess we find out together. I'm running forth. We're gonna strain. People and Pokemon can become stronger. I've trained with my Pokemon. Chaos! I'm glad you took time to learn my name. Because I'm sure you get a lot of challengers, so I'm glad you took the time. We'll grind you down with our superior power. Cause like I didn't introduce myself. I just showed up to fight. She might not get that many challengers because Verdi and Gym Leader was missing for a while, and okay, I think there's just 2 challengers. It was Onyx opener. All right, go back up, Bubbles. Who I should not have changed from up front. Come on and slam, and welcome to the Jam, Space Jam. Well, something thought Bruno was Rock's dad. That would have been fun. No, they're not related. Insofar as I know. Oh, I forgot to tell Lola her head was too high, and to see whose head was too high, and I forgot to tell Giovanni that too. Well, Giovanni's head was too high, far too high, and Lola's head was too high, and we'll find out whose head's too high between me and Bruno. Because we just kind of melted Lorelei, honestly. That was a lot of damage from the high jump kick. Maybe I got a critical hit there. I mean, even without the crit, as we just saw, like, Panda does a lot of damage to these guys. So that my chance to have endure an ice punch. Yeah. Trying to learn agility. No, you don't need to get faster. I'm not building a competitive Pokemon here. Another Onix. And that Onix is defeated. I forget, is it a third Onix? Is he secretly a rock type master? No, it's a Machamp. He is actually a fighting type trainer. Fighting guys, 2 Onixes, yes. Which is 2 more Onixes than I would expect. Fisher's not going to work on a flying type, especially one that is currently flying. Okay, you know what? We can just kind of avoid him hurting us. Like I said, types are just sort of guidelines for the E4. I mean, yeah. KO, Bruno, KO. Your head was too high. Alright, let's use some more healing stuff. Don't need to use any revives, no one's fainted. Much up Aingley leering at the flying bird. Much up Aingley leering at where the flying bird was. None of those leers landed. So much up Aingley leering at the air. Hello, Agatha. Agatha the 4 Oak's taking a lot of interest in you, child. That old duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are fighting. Chaos! I'll show you a real train of fights. Well, Agatha, let's see whose head's too high. I hope she doesn't open up with a Woobat. Nope, Gengar. Because in this generation, I can hit Gengar with an Earthquake. Ooh, dodge the Hypnosis. There's the Golbat. I guess... Let's use Cameron. I know Cameron's still weak to the flying bit, but they got that side beam. Oh, they got crit hitted. Okay. Go Lullaby. Hit him with a Thunder. Haze? All stats changed. Well, no stats have been changed. Hit him with another Thunder. I said to hit. Oh wait, I should be using Ice Beam. It's flying. It's weak to ice. There's Ice Beams for Lance. Hunter, we can go back to Nicholas now. No Thunder hit, yeah. Nightshade, that's gonna do 55 points of damage, which is not insignificant. But it's like a 3-shot at my current HP, so I think, given how much we did to the Gengar, we'll be fine, yeah. Ooh, especially if we crit. Arbok. Arbok also is not going to be a major concern, I don't think. It's not going to do a whole lot. It's a critical hit, but I lowered my defense, but like still overall didn't do a whole lot. And finally, a second Gengar. You can't use Toxic on Nicholas. He is poison. Well, Agatha, it seems like your head was too high, and the only thing haunting us is your relationship with Oak. See what the other students said? If nothing else to say, we're on now, child. Alright, let's heal up some more, again. Someone did faint. It's only heal up our most injured right now. We'll heal everyone to full right before we fight Sokos, but right now only the most injured. Switch Lapras up front. No, up front, not back of the pack. Let's also heal Lapras just because they are going to be the up front Pokemon. Level 60 was high, but you know, if using type advantage, you can kind of make up for level gaps like that. Like, yes, numbers are big, but they're not insurmountably big, especially with good use of type advantage and items. So why I actually wasn't that worried. I mean, if my head's too high and I get, beaten by Lance here, I'll go train. Um, but we'll need to see whose head's too high between me and Lance. Call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. The dragon's a mythical Pokemon. No, the only mythical Pokemon in this generation is a Psychic type. Hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Are you ready to lose? The Elite Challenge ends with me, Chaos. Oh, you open up with a Gyarados. Well, Lullaby is still the correct choice here. Thunder. Dragon Rage hurts, but like, it would take a while to kill me. Please hit with a Thunder. Yeah, like that. I think a Surf will survive. Oh, well. Surf will not survive if he uses a Hyper Potion to heal to full. Alright, Thunder. Hyper Beam. Well, as long as you don't faint, we'll be fine. Because I have to spend a turn recharging. Oh, they crit it? Okay. When in doubt, Ronald it out. Here's a stupid thing. Have that health. They crit. Yeah. Crits, I think, are too common in Gen 1. That's probably why they changed the formula. Starting Gen 2. Crits are more common because of the level difference too high speed. I mean, yeah, there's that. But like, even when we were like in the beginning of the game, I just think crits are too common in Gen 1. Like, I think it's a flaw in Gen 1. While Gen 1 may have started Pokemon, I don't think it's sacred like gospel. Like, I can criticize its problems. Okay. Now we've knocked out the Gyarados, we need to go start reviving Lullaby. Because they're the ones with the Ice-type move to take on the dragons. Cameron's strong, though. Let's see if Cameron can use agility and then Ice Paralyze you. Ha ha ha. Because if I did that the other way around, you would get full benefits from agility. Let's drop a heal on Lullaby. Oh. That was an Confused Brew combo. My younger brother once had a Pokemon that was paralyzed, confused, and infatuated. It was for a single turn, but it did happen to him, apparently. So that Pokemon was probably never getting a move through. Dragonair. And with another Ice Beam. Lullaby's doing it. I mean, we gave Lullaby Ice Beam for a... Trying to learn Hydro Pump, huh? Unfortunately, I can't get rid of Surf. And Sing needs to stay because the name's Lullaby. So we will not be learning Hydro Pump. I know that is the incorrect choice. But it's correct in my heart. Yeah, I thought he might use a Hyper Potion, but I'm like, you know what? He's weak to Surf too. So we're in with that surf. Ooh, take down. I was really just kind of hoping he died to his own recoil. Didn't happen, but I was hopeful. Dragonite. No, we'll stay in. As long as we survive the hit, we'll be good. We'll survive agility. Oh, why takedown? I don't know why they use takedown. Instead of a rock type move, which would have been super effective. But we survived the hit, so we won. That's it. I hate to admit, but you are a Pokemon Master. Guys, Lance just called me a Pokemon Master. I think we're good. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Chaos. Yeah, well now you're just dragging it on, Lance. So stop dragging it in. Your head was too high. Your head was far too high, but you're not the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you've got one more challenger ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is Suiika. He beat the Elite Four before you. Here's the real Pokemon League champion. Alright. It's time to heal up. I think he opens with Arcanine. No, he won't have an Arcanine. He'll have a Charizard. What am I saying? He won't open with it because it's a starter. Well, we'll run out of our max potions, but we're about to be fighting the champion. It's like, time to start using those full restores and whatnot. About enough to heal each Pokemon 3 times. Alright, how are our moves looking? Okay, those PPs are fine. That's fine. Don't forget the old Toxic and Leech Seek combo. Yeah, we've got that. I didn't actually see. It's fine. Thunder's looking pretty low. These are all fine. Earthquake's looking kind of low. But Thunder's lower, so we'll use that on Thunder, and then we'll use the other ones in battle if we have to. I think he's gonna open up with Pidgeot. Okay, well then Lullaby's still a good choice. If he opens with the Gyarados, Lullaby's a good choice. In the remakes, this room is much more impressive. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you, Chaos. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp while working on Pokedex. Not the Pokedex, just on Pokedex. While working on Pokedex. I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. None of that. I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the League Champion. I'm the Pokemon League Champion. Chaos, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. Your head is far too high, Suiika, and I'll prove it here and now. Let's see whose head's too high. You were right. It was Pidgeot. Pidgeotto? I always get the two confused. The final evolution. Ooh, Whirlwind. Lullaby stays in. I was really hoping that would freeze. That would be really convenient if that froze. But despite the, like, 14 level, gap, still won. Alakazam. I think if we can defeat the Alakazam, we can win. But I think Alakazam's going to be the real breaker here. Exam's brutal. Yeah, Exam is a brutal Pokemon to fight. I know this was risky, but let's see if we can manage it. Okay. We managed to put down the Leech Seed. Okay, I know what I should do here. We're gonna have Cameron tank for us for a turn or so. That's all we need Cameron to do here. So now I can send Bells back out in Toxic. Maybe I should have Toxic first. I don't know. Alright, Cameron, you did good. You did good. You did good, Cameron. Music Scepter. Isn't this... Is this different than the... Is this different than the Gym Leader thing? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? It's the champion thing. You tried to capture G-Shock there. Clenching. We all were. We all were. Alright. Lullaby, you have high special. Cause now we just need to wall him out. Yeah. Then I think we'll be golden if we manage to defeat Alakazam here. Whew, thank you for the lessons you've taught me, Wanderlanders. Cause I don't know if we would have made it otherwise. You're gonna send in Rhydon against Lullaby, okay. Like, that's a choice to be making. Alakazam's been defeated, Alakazam has been defeated. Peanut is still alive, let's go. I don't know why they didn't do that choice first. Would have made more sense than the Rhydon. Ooh, I think this is our most intense fight that we've had. So either this or the future gym badge, I think. And I mean, to be fair, it's the champion. It should be intense. Yeah. But still, this should be the final boss. Yeah. Gyarados. All right, Lullaby, you're up. You're back up. Lullaby is carrying us. It is the last. Yeah. No, it is the final boss, but still. Lullaby is kind of carrying us to victory here, though. Getting hit by that Hyper Beam. Do we make it? Do we make it? Another critical hit Hyper Beam? Okay. We're gonna send in Peanut here. Look, we kept these max revives for a reason. This Hyper Beam's probably gonna take out Peanut. Even if it's not critical. Alright. Get back in there, Lullaby. Oh, and he won't ever run out of Thunder of Hyper Beam PP because that's not how that worked in Gen 1. As long as he doesn't crit again. Okay. And now I have to recharge a turn. So that means we have another... Oh no. He's allowed to use items during that recharge turn? Things Gen 1, they don't have PP. So yes, as I just... yeah. Full restore on Lullaby in case he uses Hyper Beam again. Because if it's not a crit... Right, if it's not a crit, we survive... Oh. Huh. So, if he uses an item... It does not eat the recharge turn. They recharge the next turn. Okay. That's good to know. Don't know if that's ever gonna be relevant because he used Hyper Beam. We just hit with the Thunder. So I don't think that information will actually ever come in handy. So as fun as the start of each starter fight would be, you know, we can leave Lullaby in the back. We can leave Lullaby in the back to just win for us. Let's see if we can. Let's see. Okay, getting hit by the Fire Blast, we probably do not survive. Added critical? Okay. Look, it was risky. It was fun. Let's win now. Or they can hit us with Fire Spin. One left, yeah. I only have 2 left, though. But I can do something that he can't. He might have no PP, but he has no revives either. So... the moment that this Fire Spin ends. Okay, he has Fire Blast, which will be neutral. And with a high special, we survive. It's not very effective. There's ice. Ice is weak to fire. And I'm water. Right? Aren't I ice water? I'm not pure water, right? I'm ice water. I don't understand the Gen 1 type shot. Ooh, I'm burned. Luckily, I'm using special moves, so it's not as bad. Really, dude? Just accept you've lost. Your head's too high. Look at that burn. I need to use another full restore. I mean, that's why we bought all of them, right, though? Bought them to use them. Okay, it didn't burn again. Oh, good, his fast spin missed. Didn't know it could do that, but that's quite handy. My surf didn't, though. Suiika, your head is too high. And I will smell you later, Suiika. That can't be. You beat me at my best after all that work to become the future. And you all Wonderlanders, you doubted me. You thought I couldn't do it. You thought I need to train more. Ha! I know this game. My reign is over already? It's not fair. Why? Why did I lose? Because I have items. Like revives. Literally nobody said that. You should probably train some more. And I was like, nah. But he did lose because I had items. Like revives. I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. I mean, you did send a Rhydon against the Lapras. Which is not a mistake raising your Pokemon. But it sure is a choice to be making in the fight. You had an Executor that you sent out second. You're the new Pokemon League champion, although I don't like to admit it. Chaos! Here's Oak. So you won, congratulations, you're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Bulbasaur. Chaos, you've come of age. You know, the way he said that, is this all just a complicated coming of age ceremony? Suiika, I'm disappointed in you. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. When I got here, you'd already lost. Do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become a champ again. You know, it's weird to picture Oak saying champ. Like, he just did. But, like, he's like 60 plus, right? This is like, champ. I don't know. You said that victory was not just your doing, right? The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Cass, come with me. This room's also more impressive in the remix. Congratulations, Chaos. This was the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. You've endeavored hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, Cass. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. I mean, there's Lullaby. Champ was a nickname in the 1920s. He very well could have heard his dad using it or something and just kept, I guess. Pina. Pina's been with us since, like, the beginning. Like, Lullaby had a training montage out to catch up with everyone. Pina was just here the whole time. Same with Ronald. And of course Bubbles has been with us the whole time. He was our starter, our first partner Pokemon. Cameron's also been here the whole. Okay, really, I think only Lullaby wasn't really, huh? Because Nicholas was also pretty early on. Lullaby was a late addition to the team. The top of the team, I suppose. Owned 26 is such a small number. You still need more Pokemon. Try to catch other species. Yeah, we'll catch one more Pokemon, Oak. But first, the very short credits, because not a lot of people worked on this game. So we will sit and watch the credits because not a lot of credits, and gives me some time to stretch. Okay, you didn't do the one thing I said you had to do. You battle-addicted lunatic. Yeah, he says that to catch Pokemon, not beat the league champion, the league challenge, and take down the Mafia. Two things we did in fact do instead. This game's fun. We have one last thing to do in it before we're done with it. Which, the last thing probably won't take us that long, so this is a bit of a shorter stream for me, but means we actually get a good bit of reasonable time. Imagine Oak was going there to congratulate Suiika and then you just walked in being his team. I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like it is. Maybe you just need to use Master Ball on Mewtwo? Yep. The only post-game content is that cave. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was. Got lost in the shuffle. To Cerulean we go. Alright, the Hall of Fame does not heal our Pokemon. This generation. So let's do that. I mean, yeah, every Pokemon can fly while fainted. Well, not every Pokemon, but every Pokemon that has an HM can use it while fainted. Where's that Master Ball? And where's the repels? Let's see how much the repels actually do us. Who's the highest level Pokemon? Lullaby, will you front then? Yeah. Post games of a lot of the Pokemon games tend to be pretty small. Not Gen 2's though. Gen 2 is a big post game physically. Kanto is a bit sparsely populated. But I will be doing Gen 2's post game. While I'm doing Gen 1's because I don't think you've truly beaten Gen 2 till you've beaten Red. That one I might actually have to train for. Here I was able to use my type advantages and like items and knowledge and stuff. Red is, well, he's red. I don't know what else I need to say. He's red. Okay, it's been a long time since I've done Cerulean Cave, so let's see if I can remember it. Max Elixir, ain't that fun. A nugget. Like Dabra. I guess if you just wanted Alakazam, right? Just trying to get it for the Pokedex. This would be the place to go, because this Kadabra ain't teleporting your way. We're just replacing all the stuff that we lost to the Elite Four. Dodrio. This place would actually be pretty decent for collecting data, it seems. I mean, it's, you know, post game. Where the game is post. They sent the game in mail. That's how you get here, so you have to play the game by mail. Well, you thought you got here by beating up your rival and such? No. You're playing this game by mail like it's chess. That's why it's called the post game, you see. It's because of the postal workers. Postal workers are a necessary piece for a functioning society, methinks. Good mail service, good communications leads to a better run society. This is my pro-mail propaganda. Have we just gone in a circle? I genuinely cannot tell you. It's not impossible. I will say when it comes to Gen 3's post-game, as I said, I genuinely cannot tell if I've gone in a circle. But when it comes to Gen 3, by Gen 3 I mean Ruby, Sapphire, and Emeralds, I will not be hunting the roaming. If we see it, cool, I'll try to catch it. It's not going to be a dedicated effort. Because that's just annoying. I think we have gone in a circle. Yeah, I think we won in a circle, y'all. Did you see the story about the guy who beat Minecraft while the game's appearance was printed frame by frame on receipt paper? No, I can't say I have. That's insane. But sounds like something someone would do, yeah. Can you play, if you can play Minecraft on receipt paper, can you play Doom on receipt paper? I imagine the answer is yes. I mean, you can play Doom on just about anything. You can play Doom on AO3. That's not a bit. That's just true. So someone made you able to play Doom on AO3. I am legitimately confused. We will wander our way into victory. You know, I thought this was going to be a shorter stream with Elite 4 beat, but you know, this might take us an hour in and of itself. So clearly I took a wrong turn somewhere, right? Thing is, I don't know what the right turns are. That's a dead end, so that's not the right turn. Do we think it's this way, or do we think it's the other way? One of these two ways, right? I don't think you need a crit. I'm gonna put Ronald up front because I think he's the fastest dude. We're gonna be getting to a lot of these now. Wow, that should rush and blowing stuff up. Yeah, he sure did do that. This gives us an item. And a free Ultra Ball. Your chance is actually reaching me too. I mean, yeah. That is the true problem. I know you have to surf to reach me too. The very first Mewtwo I caught in a nest ball. Because I ran out of other Pokeballs and was like, I got this one. So I associate throwing, summoning Mewtwo, using Mewtwo as my choice Pokemon with hearts. I mean, Repel just ran out, so like, there is no more Repel to be doing something. Anyways, we're gonna use Revive on Ronald because I still think he's my fastest Pokemon. Well, this path is different. I don't know if it's the right path, but it's a different path. So, like, improvement? When I had repels, they were doing a little bit, but now I don't have them. So now we're doing Doing a lot of random encounter. A max revive, I mean, handy dandy, I guess. We just need to find Mewtwo. Once Mewtwo's found, we're done. We've escaped Pokemon Blue version. We've wandered all over it. Wonderland is not in it. Wonderful things are, like this Electrode. Who's not a wonderful thing, actually, because I can't run away from them. So do they have both Explosion and Self-Destruct? Actually, let's just see if Peanut can run away from things. Because Peanut's also pretty fast. Jesus, that Pokemon's level 64. Strong Raichu? Yeah, strong Raichu. These Electros, though, are the real problem. Because I can't escape from them, and then they blow themselves up, taking down one of my Pokemon with them. I mean, this one's just using Swift. There it goes. Everyone. Oh, Peanut actually survived that. Actually got XP out of that. Wild. We can probably escape right on, y'all. We might be able to kill the Parasect if we weren't already at 19 life. So let's run away. I want to see what the item is. This isn't a cave, it's a minefield, except the mines are sentient and angry. Yeah. But mines are here to kill me specifically. Another Ultra Ball. That's very kind of you, game. But don't worry, I got this. I do remember having to surf to Mewtwo, so like we might be on the right path. Oh, I didn't know that you could just find Chanseys here. So I guess if you want to catch a Chansey, Cerulean Cave is where to go. At least in Gen 1. Because the Safari Zone sucks to catch Pokemon in. Again, we are not here to complete our Pokedex. We're here to prove our might, power, something. Interact with that rock? Oh, it was another Ultra Ball. Alright, look, that's Mewtwo. I mean, I guess I'll just save because that's traditional. Mew. Hey, big guy. Meet Peanut. Anyways. Alright. Now we're done with this game. Well, let's read the Pokédex read. It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. Dude's taller than me. Mewtwo surprised the several dozen living bombs he put in your way didn't stop you. You know, so I know we've nicknamed every single Pokemon up to this point. But this is Mewtwo. This is end of game Mewtwo. Do we think they should get a nickname, or should they just be Mewtwo? Mew, but made the 2 a 2. I see. Mewtwo. Yeah, that is that is something we could do. Yeah, that's possible. Also, once again, the metronome of my people. Mew 3. Okay. So the answer is yes. The people have spoken. Y'all want to nickname this Mewtwo. Now, can I engage in the wisdom of Solomon once more? You... Where are my numbers? I don't have numbers. I have no numbers. I cannot engage in the wisdom of Solomon. So... Because I definitely can't put Mewtwo, Mew 3, like, just spelling them out. Right? No. So I guess King of Pwn gets it. This is Mew 3. The fates have spoken. Anyways, let's get out of this cave. Ronald, take us home. Cerulean City's close enough. Pina, actually take us home. Alright, let's heal up. Yes, you should take Grigus. Oh, good, you Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Let's save the game for one last time. And thank you all for coming out. And now, Wonderlanders, let's go a-wandering.